1922, there have been reports about NXT heading to a network on FS1. But no, that's not going to happen right there. It's being said this Monday, it will be announced that NXT will head to the USA network. Makes pretty much sense because SmackDown leaving October, they head to Fox. Makes no sense for NXT to be on FS1 because it's in less homes. Of course, USA is in more homes than FS1. So since the W want to compete with AEW and show them, no, we are still the #1 dogs in the professional wrestling business. We're going to put NXT 2 hours every Wednesday live TV to compete with AEW. Now, a lot of people will come off very excited about competition back in wrestling on Wednesdays nights. But here's the reason why I am not excited about NXT going on Wednesdays, because it's been reported that Kevin Dunn and Vincent Kenny McMahon will have a lot of input in Triple H baby NXT. Now, remember the storyline with NWO Poison? This is the 2019 version of that Poison, because Vince McMahon is going to be a part of NXT. It been already said he don't really care about NXT that often. He don't even watch NXT. But now that they're going to be on the USA Network, he going to get involved. And I am not looking forward to this right here. Now, I'm not going to come here and tell you I watch NXT every Wednesday, because I don't. But I do tune in NXT at times. NXT is a show about development of characters, showing what can they do, prepare them for heading to television on Raw and SmackDown. So now, what do you do with the talents who aren't ready for TV, because they're going to be live every week for 2 hours? So what do you do with talents who are not ready for live television? That's the part of NXT, is development brand. Vince McMahon is going to do the typical Hollywood thing. When it's not your baby and someone else do it, it's never good as the original. It's kind of like Rob Zombie doing the Halloween movies. Like, no. Just no. And that's what we get in with Vince McMahon and NXT. When I watch NXT, I can say, you know what? It's a solid programming that's 1 hour. And the one thing I like about NXT being 1 hour, you don't see every superstar every single week. And times you might miss Adam Cole for 2 weeks. They're making announcement Adam Cole will be on the next NXT show. So you have you looking forward to the show. Like, I'm a Street Profits fan, right? And most times when I watch NXT, I want to see Street Profits. But then they make announcement Street Profits next week, so I'm looking forward to the next episode. So it makes total sense for NXT to be what it is on the WWE Network, a 1 hour show. It's totally different from SmackDown and Raw. Now that NXT is going to be on Wednesdays, will it look like SmackDown? Will it look like Monday Night Raw? Because I expect to look like that. How much input will this man have? And how much less of an impact will Triple H have in NXT? Because we all know this is Triple H's brand. It's not Vince McMahon brand at all. Now, if it was reported that Triple H will still have so much input in NXT on Wednesdays, I have no problem with them being on live television. But when you got Vince McMahon is going to have so much input with NXT every Wednesday, without AEW, I have no worries at all. Because I don't know what's Vince McMahon planning. Will he take certain guys who not doing nothing on Raw and SmackDown and throw them on NXT? And as I said before, what you do with the talents who aren't ready for television? Because there's so many talents at NXT, they are not ready to head to television. So what do you do with those talents? Do you just do NXT house shows and that's the way you develop them? I mean, I really don't understand this right here. Why I gotta be Vince McMahon? Just let it be Triple H. That Vince McMahon does not believe in Triple H being behind a brand on television. He's more comfortable just being on a network. What is it? If you never cared about NXT in the first place on the network, why are you caring about NXT on television? How much passion does Vince McMahon have for NXT? More likely, none. So why would people get excited about Vince McMahon being a part of NXT? The last couple years in WWE, there's nothing to be excited about. Because Vince McMahon still is the number one guy in this company. So NXT will be live every Wednesday, 2 hours on the USA Network. I can't wait to find out on Monday how this is going to be. With Vince McMahon show and talk about NXT going to be on Wednesday. And I heard another report that actually they will start on TV September 11th, I think. They want to beat AEW to the punch on Wednesday night. That makes sense also. At the end of the day, I am not hyped about NXT being 2 hours every Wednesday heading up against AEW because Vince and Kenny McMahon will have a lot of input in NXT. Now, hopefully, when NXT does come on every Wednesday, 2 hours, reports come out, no, Vince McMahon will not be a part of NXT that much. Just a little bit, but at the end of the day, Triple H will still have the most input. If that's the case, I'm all for NXT being on 2 hours every Wednesday because Wednesday night as a wrestling fan will be amazing only if Vince McMahon does not have that much input. So give me your thoughts on the video right here about NXT heading to the USA Network. It's definitely happening. I'll be shocked if all Sunday you change my mind and you stay on the network. So don't forget, hit the subscribe button. I'm out. Peace.